All right, the next question I want to do with you guys is number 5 on blood type. And blood type is such a beautiful example because you are learning about, let's see, get that out of there. You're learning about co-dominance. Co-dominance is when both alleles are going to be expressed at the same time. So blood type is a great example showing you this idea of co-dominance. So over here, this chart is telling you that you have blood type A. Blood type A, you can either have an AA blood type. Another way you guys might see that is, let me write it over here to the side. Another way that you guys might see that written, you see with the I, agglutination, that's what that uppercase I stands for, AA. You might also see it as just uppercase A. That's an AA blood type, having two dominant A alleles, or this individual might be AO, having that O allele. That O allele is going to be recessive, masked by the dominant A and B alleles for blood type. Say blood type B, you can either be, I'll do it in another color just so that you can see, have two uppercase B alleles, or you can have one uppercase B and an O, have that recessive O that's masked. What I'm trying to teach you guys here is that saying IA, another way to say that is just uppercase A, that's telling me that it's dominant in blood type. Well, that is also the case for the B allele. That is also dominant in blood type. This is called a co-dominant scenario because that lowercase I stands for the O allele in blood type. The O is recessive in blood type. It has to do with proteins that are located on your cells that I'm not going to get into. But the O is very much recessive to the A and B alleles. So in my next example, it looks like I have A and B, right over here, one A allele, one B. It doesn't look like an AB blood type has the O recessive allele, at least on this example, and so that is codominant. Both of those alleles are expressed at the same time. That is an AB blood type. O, let me actually draw O in a different color. There's O. O, two little I's is saying O. That is an O blood type individual. There is no dominant A or dominant B to mask that O blood type, so that individual will be O. So knowing this information, you guys are able to answer the questions below. I do want to help you with letter C. We can get to that. Just I've noticed students struggle with this part. So a child has type B blood and a mother has type A blood. All right, so considering type A blood, so if the mom has type A blood, then the mom can either be type A blood, so there are two different scenarios. She could either be AA, I like using the letters, you can use the I notation as well, so she can either be AA or she can be AO blood type. What are the possible genotypes of the child? Well, the child has type B blood, so the child then are these two scenarios, just BB or BO. So what is the mother's genotype? Well, thinking about the mother's genotype, I'm not going to answer this for you, but I'm going to help you guys. The child, think about her offspring. The mom is going to give her alleles to the offspring. So the offspring can't have something that the mom didn't have. Maybe the offspring acquired an allele from the father that the mom didn't have. That's true, but the offspring is going to have at least one of those alleles from the mother. At least one of the alleles on the offspring came from the mom. This is a co-dominant situation because both of those alleles are expressed, giving that blood type phenotype. So knowing that one of those alleles came from the mother, then only one of these scenarios is possible for the mother. Is it AA or is it AO? Okay, I'm going to leave you with that and you guys can continue answering the rest yourself. Always consider that the offspring is going to have at least one of those alleles coming from the parent. and you can figure out the other questions and be forensic scientists in that regard.